When it comes to robots, a new study finds the future really is female. A Washington State University researcher has found that people respond better to robots that have female characteristics instead of male ones. So are female humanoid robots now integrated with features even better than real humans? And why you won't be able to identify between a female robot and a real woman? Let's find out all the answers. Hi and welcome to AI World News. Today we will be speaking about female robots that are better than humans. Please watch the video to find out all the details. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the bell notification. While we found that women and female robots are perceived as more human on most of the subtle and all the blatant and implicit measures of humanness, we also found that men and male robots are perceived as more human on the negative dimensions of the subtle measures of humanness. Taken together, these results indicate that female robots are not only endowed with more positive human qualities than male robots, but that they are also perceived as more human and are expected to be more prone to consider our unique needs in a service context. These findings may point to a new possible explanation of why female bots are favored over their male counterparts, with people preferring female intelligent machines, because such machines are more strongly associated with humanness. If femininity is used to humanize non-human entities, this research suggests that treating women like objects in AI may lie precisely in the recognition that they are not. The popular assumption, though frequently referred to as the dehumanization hypothesis, is that it is necessary to view outgroup members as animals or instruments before objectifying them. In other words, dehumanization would be a prerequisite for objectification to take place, with targets of objectification typically being denied their humanness. Contrary to this dominant view, the transformation of women to objects in AI might occur not because women are perceived as subhumans, but because they are perceived as superhumans in the first place. This is in line with Martha C. Nussbaum's assertion. Objectification entails making into a thing, something that is really not a thing. It also fits with Kate Mann's view on misogyny and dehumanization. Often, it's not a sense of women's humanity that is lacking. Her humanity is precisely the problem. Therefore, the widespread use of female identity in AI artifacts may be rooted in the implicit recognition that women are perceived to be human and more so than men. According to a recent survey taken from 170 people regarding the robots, it has been found that the female robots are more like humans and people are more likely to feel cozy and sheltered with the female robots rather than the male robots in the service hotels. The paper, named International Journal of Hospitality Management, contains all the descriptions and findings regarding the survey. The preference really focuses on having more human features, and only female robots possess such qualities as male robots. According to the researcher named Sio, the preference focuses on the care, and only female robots can give such care, hence the people find themselves comfortable. Before the outbreak of COVID-19, many hotels had hired a larger number of employees. On the other hand, some hotels opted for robots for performing many functions, such as dishwashing, to helping the customers in delivering the luggage to their rooms. In order to conduct a study, the hotel authorities presented the participants with different scenarios. Their main task was to interact with the ad-featured robot in the hotel. In the first scenario, the male robot, named Alex, greeted the participants. In response to that, the male robot only possesses a face and is well human-like physic. The female robot, named Sarah, also greeted the participants in the same way, and the response from the participants was preferable to the first. The female robot greeted more charmingly. The other two scenarios involved more machine-like male and female robots, which had a digital screen for a face instead of human features. Each person in the study rated their experiences while talking to these robots, describing how pleasant and satisfying the conversations were. Results show people have a more noticeable preference for females than any other AI program. Hence, the people became more contented. Most of all, the participants described the female robot as having more human qualities. Furthermore, the researcher focused on the issues, which are the outcomes of replacing humans with robots in the long run. He also managed to give suggestions to the developers required in the development of AI robots. The researchers also plan to investigate how people's perceptions may be affected by the AI robot's personality. depending on whether they are extroverted or introverted. We may start to see more robots as a substitute for human employees in hotels and restaurants in the future. So we may find that some of the psychological relationships we see in human-to-human interactions are also implemented in robotic interactions. Siu said, Elders' acceptance of robots is still a novel field, and a clear research methodology to assess users' preferences has not yet been developed. The exploitation of robots as assisted technologies requires the proper identification of users' needs and expectations, and the matching of the robot's role, appearance, and behavior to these needs. Robots' degree of resemblance to humans may play a fundamental role in their acceptance into domestic spheres. We also try to investigate elders' preferences towards female robots, showing different levels of human likeness to androids and a humanoid robot are involved in the study, considering their pragmatic, hedonic, and attractive dimensions, as well as the occupations elders entrusted to robots. A total of 51 elders aged 65+ years were recruited. Participants were asked to watch video clips showing 3 speaking female manufactured robots, Erica, Sophia, and Pepper. And after each video clip, the robot appearance questionnaire was administered. The results highlight that the degree of the robot's human likeness affects elders' preferences in favor of android robots. Elders expressed a clear preference for female androids rather than humanoid robots, in contrast with the current trend observed in the literature. In addition, female robots were considered more suitable for performing housework rather than protection/security, healthcare, and front office occupations. Women are perceived as more human than men. Overall, and compared to non-human entities, female bots are endowed with more positive human qualities than male bots, and they are perceived as more human than male bots, compared to both animals and machines. The inferred humanness of female bots increases the perceived uniqueness of treatment from them in a health context, leading to more favorable attitudes toward AI solutions. Will robots replace humans in the workspace? Maybe. The problem with us human beings is that we often think in a rather black and white way. Many people believe that the arrival of a robot to a company means that they will lose their jobs to the robot. This is an example of a cognitive bias called all or nothing thinking, where we tend towards thinking in extremes. According to a survey by the European Commission, about 72% of people are scared that technology could steal their jobs. This makes us think of robots as a good or bad thing. We've talked about this fear in the past on the Robotic blog, and it's not a concern that we should take lightly. But just because people are concerned about robots doesn't mean that replacing humans in the workplace is necessarily a bad thing. If you approach robot adoption in the right way, you can find that it is one of the best moves that you can make, and your workers will agree with you. What's important is that you are applying the robot to suitable applications. So, should robots take over human jobs? Computers are just better at producing accuracy efficiently. Robots are also better than us at some tasks. Robots be humans at tasks that we are naturally not very good at. We can do those tasks, sure, because we're very adaptable creatures. But these are not the best use of our skills. We think that female humanoids are performing better than males or any other robots, and they are being preferred by people for various reasons, and they are able to take over human jobs, especially female jobs and other roles. Female robots are actually getting better than humans. It's great news, right? And this is it for today, guys. What are your thoughts on today's video? What do you think about female humanoid robots being better than humans? And do you think female robots will continue to dominate the robotics industry? Share your views with us in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell. And thank you for watching.